Hey guys, crankycaz here.
And a sherbster.
And Munchy, apparently. Hey dude, he's come to hump our chocobo cushion. Brilliant. We are normally a gaming channel, gaming after bed. However, we thought we'd react to House of the Dragon, didn't we?
We did.
Because Last of Us HBO series is coming out in January, and we wanted to have a practice just to see what it feels like to actually react to a TV series. It's a little bit different because we don't have a controller and it feels a little bit weird. What do we know about Game of Thrones and House of the Dragon? Do you know anything?
The odd bit. I didn't watch the main series at all.
Game of Thrones.
Yeah, I didn't watch Game of Thrones at all, really, although saw the odd bit here and there. So I know some passing stuff, but definitely not all of it.
And you've not read the books?
Nope.
I read the books years ago. I've watched the whole of Game of Thrones, so all I know about House of the Dragon is it's set a couple of 100 years before Game of Thrones.
Right, okay.
And it focuses on the Targaryens.
Cool.
I don't know if you've heard of Daenerys Targaryen and Jon Snow and that kind of thing, possibly from what I've said, like, oh my god, that's crazy. Anyway, we're going to go into House of the Dragon fairly blind. I hope you enjoy our reactions to the series. If you like the video, then please subscribe and comment if you want to see more. We're always happy to hear suggestions for other TV series. Whether we'll have time to watch them, I'm not sure, because we are primarily a gaming channel at the moment. So yeah, without further ado, let's play.
The program contains strong language, violent scenes of a sexual nature, and scenes which some viewers may find distressing.
Da 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 da. So it's been so long.
As the first century of the Targaryen dynasty came to a close, the health of the old king, Jaehaerys, was failing. In those days, House Targaryen stood at the height of its strength, with 10 adult dragons under its yoke.
10 dragons.
No power in the world could stand against it.
Oh,
Heirs
wow.
reigned over nearly 60 years of peace and prosperity. But tragedy had claimed both his sons, leaving his succession in doubt. So the old king called a great council to choose an heir. 14 succession claims were heard, but only 2 were truly considered. Princess Rhaenys Targaryen, the king's eldest descendant, and her younger cousin, Prince Viserys Targaryen, the king's eldest male descendant.
We're going to need to write notes, aren't we?
Probably.
For all the names.
The Prince Viserys Targaryen be made Prince of Dragonstone.
Oh, she's pissed.
Yeah, she doesn't look happy about that, does she?
Jaehaerys called the Great Council to prevent a war being fought over his succession.
I mean, that's totally what's going to happen, isn't it? There's going to be a war.
That could tear down the House of the Dragon as itself.
It is now the 9th year of King Viserys' first Targaryen's reign. Oh, 172 years before the death of the Mad King Aerys. And before Daenerys. Okay, so not quite 200 years, but...
Close enough. Wasn't a bad guess.
We're going to see someone riding a dragon?
Yep.
Yeah!
Do you think that's him?
Maybe.
So did I remember that right? Is that 9 years into his reign now?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So 9 years is probably enough for them, the other side, to have been plotting something.
Yeah, definitely.
It all sounds so happy, doesn't it? What's going to happen?
Well, I don't know about happy, but yeah, it's definitely not nuts, is it?
It's like inspiring and everything's cool.
Yeah.
And
I like the use of the original theme in that, but how it's different enough.
yeah, I was being a music nerd as well, and analysing the theme.
Oh. Down boy.
Wow, she looks so similar to Dany.
She does.
Is that Daenerys' mum then?
Still 172 years before?
Oh yeah, no. No.
Do they have massive longevity in this?
No.
Right, who's going to be the first one to snuff it? Obviously, having not watched Game of Thrones, but knowing there was a lot of death.
They control the dragons, don't they? And they use them in war to basically flame grill their opponents.
Yeah. I mean, you would, right? If you have that
if you
available
happen to have a dragon handy, that's what you do, right?
Or 10 in their case. That is a pretty epic palace, isn't it?
So who's the girl in the blue dress then? Is she just like the handmaiden to this chick?
Rhaenyra, you know I don't like you to go flying while I'm in this condition.
She's very heavily pregnant.
She is, isn't she?
This discomfort is how we serve the realm.
I'd rather serve as a knight and ride to battle in glory.
The childbed is our battlefield. Now take a bath. You stink of dragon.
So I said to him, well, I believe you might be looking up the wrong end.
My lords, I would urge that you not allow this triarchy much latitude in the stepstones, your grace. If those shipping lanes should fall, it will beggar our ports.
The Crown has heard your report, Lord Corliss, and takes it under advisement.
That is basically a fuck you.
Yep.
Don't give a shit.
Shall we discuss the Heirs tournament, Your Grace?
I would be delighted. Tourney will take the better part of a week. Before the games are over, my son will be born. And the whole realm will celebrate.
Or will they? Oh no.
There's a boy in the Queen's belly. I know it.
Why do I just have a feeling this is all going to go horribly wrong?
Yeah, well, she doesn't seem particularly pleased about...
Of course she's not,
How?
because if there's a boy, she's not...
Yeah.
I presume, like, she would become queen if...
Sparo drivo se galma kepus.
Nuoso dime, che si nuos demivos medlario.
Oh.
Galit not stati lux da.
It's Matt Smith. It's
Is
Doctor
it?
Who.
Ergot, Berry.
Se
Well.
paron qui jalina.
Doctor Who of however many ago.
Now, you and I both own a small piece of our ancestry.
Is there something kind of weird between those two?
Well...
I mean, okay, so the other thing you need to know is the Targaryens were a little bit incestuous.
Arrived in Dawn. Who did she take to husband?
A man.
What was his name?
Lord something.
You're worried your father is about to overshadow you with a son.
I only worry for my mother. I hope for my father that he gets a son. As long as I can recall, it's all he's wanted.
Oh.
I want to fly with you on Dragonback, see the great wonders across the narrow sea and eat only cake.
You aren't worried about your position.
I like this position. It's quite comfortable.
Okay, so maybe they've got a thing.
Is it healing?
It has grown slightly, Your Grace.
What's that?
Can you say yet what it is?
It's a small cut from sitting the throne. It's nothing.
Yeah, but it's got some pus in it. It doesn't look good.
Whatever it is, it needs to be kept quiet.
Is he gonna die early?
Cauterization would be a wise course of treatment, Your Grace. It will be painful.
Fine.
Are we going to see it as well? We're probably going to see it, aren't we? We're going to
Based
see
on
it.
what little I've seen of Game of Thrones, it would not be surprising to see all the gory details.
You spend more time in that bath than I do on the throne.
This is the only place I can find comfort these days. After this miserable pregnancy, I wouldn't be surprised if I hatched an actual dragon.
This child is a boy, Emma.
Yeah.
This child is definitely a girl.
Yeah. What's going to happen when it turns out to be a girl?
The dream.
What dream?
Our son was born wearing Aegon's iron crown.
Born wearing a crown because he's going to die? Maybe? It's just not going to go... None of this is good, is it?
I've lost one babe in the cradle, had 2 stillbirths and 2 pregnancies, ended well before they're done.
Don't make me do it again.
I know it is my duty to provide you an heir. And I'm sorry if I have failed you in that I am, but I've mourned all the dead children like her.
So I'm kind of worried now because she's obviously had like stillbirths, children die. Childbirth is not an easy thing for this woman.
No, clearly not.
I am kind of worried that this is not going to be an easy birth that we're going to be dealing with here. So do you think he's back to cause trouble?
Well, the fact he sort of snuck in quietly, it seems.
Or is he just here for the tourney?
It doesn't look like
When I took command of the
happy
watch, you were
families.
stray mongrels.
Now, you're a pack of hounds, sated and honed for the hunt. My brother's city has fallen into squalor.
Oh.
Crime of every breed has been allowed to thrive. No longer. Beginning tonight, King's Landing will learn to fear the colour gold.
Oh. Wait, what? Is he attacking?
it sounds like it could be a case of just if there's crime going about, basically like they're going to try and put a stop to it.
Oh, because he's with the city guard.
Yes. So I don't think he's necessarily doing anything evil yet, but maybe the king would not here we go.
This looks like they're just slaughtering people in the city.
Oh dear.
I'm trying to work out. Whoa, hello, that's a butt.
Oh dear. No.
Did he do so? Is that his testicles?
Oh god.
Oh my god.
This is a little bit
Oh, are they punishing them?
They're basically making a statement.
Oh, that's a head.
It is a head,
and
yes.
lots of other limbs. Lovely. So they're punishing. Okay.
Yes. There we go.
Meeting
Yes.
out the summary judgments himself.
Yeah.
Until they needed a 2-horse cart.
Wow.
So his methods are not what this king has in mind.
So the other thing to note...
saying something about my impunity.
You are to explain your doings.
The other thing to note is that the Targaryens, because of the incest, some of them are a little bit mad.
Yes.
So I'm getting the feeling Matt Smith's character's a little bit mad.
The city watch is not a sword to be wielded at your whim.
Our city should be safe for all its people.
I agree. I just hope you don't have to maim half of my city to achieve this.
Time will tell.
I guess you wouldn't be doing it again, would you?
If only the prince would show the same devotion to his lady wife as he does his work, your grace. But you've not been seen in the Vale or at Runestone for quite some time.
I think my bronze bitch is happier for my absence.
Lady Rhea is your wife, a good and honourable lady of the Vale.
In the Vale, men are said to fuck sheep instead of women. I can assure you, the sheep are prettier. I'd gladly give Lady Rhea to you, Lord Hightower, if you're in want of a woman to warm your bed. Your own lady wife passed recently.
Oh dear.
Slander.
Touching a nerve.
Perhaps you aren't ready to move on just yet.
You know how my brother makes sport of provoking you. Must you indulge him?
Trying to mediate, isn't he? Don't think it's going to work for very long, though.
Any further performances like last night's will be answered.
So he's the sane one, and Matt Smith's the slightly...
Unhinged one.
Unhinged one.
He's been giving his warning. It's going to happen again, though, isn't it? It's going to be worse next time.
Are we going to see a brothel?
I think we might be in a brothel. Yeah,
yes,
we're in a brothel. There we go.
Yes.
Okay, so he's faithful to his wife then?
Yeah. Is he struggling?
He's not happy about something, is he?
What troubles you, my prince? You are Daemon Targaryen, right of Caraxes, widow of dark sister. The king cannot replace you.
So he's actually worried about...
Something is definitely...
being replaced?
Yeah, something's bothering him for sure.
When I look at the fine knights in these lists,
Time for some blood and guts.
I see
it looks like it.
equal in our histories. And this great day has been made more auspicious by the news that I am happy to share. Queen Emma has begun her labours. May the luck of the seven shine upon all combatants.
So a bit of jousting to look forward to then.
Yeah, this is brutal. There was a bit of jousting in Game of Thrones, and it was...
Yeah. Ouch.
I would humbly ask for the favour of the queen who never was.
The Queen Who Never Was. I bet she loves that title.
Yep.
You could have Baratheon's tongue for that.
Tongues will not change the succession. Let them wait.
Ooh. Ouch. She doesn't look too disappointed, does she?
What do you know about the Sir Kristen Cole, Sam?
I'm told Sir Kristen was common-born son of Lord Dondarrion Stewart, but other than that, and the fact that he's just unhorsed both of the Baratheon lads, I really couldn't say.
She interested?
Nice helmet.
He's going to be a beast, isn't he?
Yeah.
He's just going to murder everyone.
Do you think he's going to take it too far? Not just beat them at jousting, he's going to completely obliterate them.
There's probably, like, etiquette.
You! I choose you.
Prince Daemon Targaryen chooses Sir Gawain Hightower of Old Town, eldest son of the Hand of the King.
Oh, this is going to be bad if he wrecks him, isn't it?
Yes.
Something's going to go bad with this one. Hand of the King is going to be pissed off.
He's obviously quite confident because he's got a open front helmet, hasn't he? Or maybe it's just a style, but it seems a little impractical.
Oh. Ooh. Okay, he's still up, so I think
Still
that
up.
means he can carry on.
Yep.
Do they just go until they fall off?
It looks like it.
I'm not familiar with the rules of jousting, apart from that. Oh, that was...
Gone for the horse. Oh no.
That was a low blow. Are you allowed to go for the horse? Oh, you meant to go for your... Oh, no.
Dear.
Is that a bit below the belt?
Oh dear.
Oh, his face.
Alright, what's going on in the background here?
Is this about the labour? Something going on with the childbirth?
Must be. Yeah, he's off. Oh
he's
dear.
off.
What's happened? The infant is in breach, Your Grace.
Oh, no.
Uh-oh.
Do something for her.
Your queen is a strong woman. She's fighting with all her might, but it may not be
Ooh, how to give birth to a breech baby.
I'm here.
How do you give birth to a baby at all when there's like... Oh, I suppose... Yeah, okay, they've got like a flap. Okay. Like, how do you get the baby out? I thought she was wearing shorts.
Uh-oh.
Thank God both of my babies turned. Like the idea of breech babies, no.
Uh-oh. Oh dear. Oh dear.
What the fuck is going on?
So basically someone got knocked off the horse and then basically went up and pulled the victor off his horse and started trying to beat the shit out of him.
Apparently that's allowed.
It's been 70 years since King Mabel's end. These nights were as green as summer grass. None have known real war. Their lord sent them to the tourney field with fists full of steel and balls full of seed. And we expect them to act with honour and grace.
Oh, boys will be boys, okay.
That wasn't necessary. Oh dear. Oh dear, it's got... Oh no. Oh shit.
And the king's not there to stop it.
No, this is not looking...
She's not doing anything.
Yeah.
During a difficult birth, it sometimes becomes necessary for the father to make an impossible choice.
Oh no.
Baby or...
To sacrifice one.
Oh no.
Or to lose them both. There is a chance that we can save the child. A technique is taught at the Citadel which involves cutting directly into the wound
C-section.
to free the infant. But the resulting blood loss...
7 hours, Meadows. You can save the child.
We must either act now or
Of course he's going to save the child, isn't he? If it could be a son. But he seemed to really love his wife.
Yeah.
Oh shit! Did you see the bit of face that got left there?
Yes.
Oh, they've cleared up the blood all nicely.
Just quick hose down.
A bit of that stuff you put on when someone's been sick. What is it? The white stuff you put over?
Does it work on blood as well?
I don't know.
Do you have experience of this?
Just pour some stuff over.
Oh dear. Which way is this going to go then?
I feel like Damon. I feel like he is just going to own everybody.
I don't know. I feel like this is going to be his toughest match yet. Oh, smacked him.
Yes. They're going to bring the babe out now.
Oh no, but it's, you know...
Are you going to tell her that she might die?
I love you.
She's like, why are you saying that?
Oh yeah, she's like, what?
That's alright.
Oh my god.
No.
He's not going to tell her. Oh my god. Don't be scared. Spoken by a fucking man.
Oh no.
Oh my god.
Oh, don't show us too much, please.
Making the first incision.
No, please, please don't.
Oh my god, they're fucking showing it.
Ooh.
That's the distressing bit then. They're fucking... Oh, okay. Shit.
Oh dear.
Oh, he's down.
He's come off. Uh-oh. Oh, he's gonna...
Oh, he's pissed.
Oh, he's got a nunchuck. Oh no.
Oh god.
Yeah.
I don't know what you call them. What do you call them?
Spiky swingy ball thing.
Swingy mace thing.
Yeah, let's go with that.
I love the close combat choreography in these series. It's fab. Oh my god.
Too much. Too much. It's going to be a bloody girl as well, isn't it?
It's going to be a bloody something.
Well.
She's not surviving that.
No, she's not surviving that. I mean, they basically said it's going to be a case of one of them surviving.
They're basically pulling that thing out of her. Jesus fucking Christ.
Oh, yep. Thank you for that.
Oh my good god.
Don't get cocky. Well, the baby's there.
Baby's crying. Is it a boy?
You're not out of the woods yet. You are going to
Oh!
Like I told you.
Oh shit! Matt Smith can't die yet, can he? Oh, he's yielded. Okay.
No, he's being told to yield, and I think he's making it look like he's going to, and then he's going to wallop him now. Wait for
Oh, he's going to turn round and.
Or is he?
Oh my god.
Shit.
Oh my god.
Oh, thank you for that.
Congratulations, Your Grace. You have a son.
Oh.
It's a boy. A new heir, Your Grace.
Well, thank God for that. Can you imagine if it was a girl?
Yeah.
And his wife had died? Why is everybody leaving? What have I missed? What?
Well, I don't know, just maybe they've passed on the news and basically like, yes, he's got his baby, but yeah, she's gone.
Oh shit, yeah. Oh, this is where they do the... Oh, what? Is the baby stillborn as well? That was a baby as well. Both of them.
They're waiting for you.
I'm still trying to process this because that baby was alive.
It was. We heard a cry.
Yeah. Oh shit.
Oh god.
So he has lost them both.
Shit.
Dracarys!
Your Grace, this is the last thing any of us wish to discuss at this dark hour, but I consider the matter urgent.
What matter?
That of your succession. These recent tragedies have left you without an obvious heir.
The succession is already certain, by precedent and by law.
Shall we say his name? Daemon Targaryen.
If Daemon were to remain the uncontested heir, it could destabilize the realm.
The realm? Or this council?
No one here can know what Daemon would do were he king, but no one can doubt his ambition.
They're not going to choose him, are they?
The truth is, Daemon should be far away from this court.
Daemon is my brother, my blood, and he will have his place at my court.
Let him keep his place at court.
But not as king.
If the gods should visit some further tragedy on you, either by design or accident...
What are you saying?
By design?
My brother would murder me. Take my crown.
Possible. It's quite possible.
Please.
Oh, he's there.
Daemon has
Pretty
ambition.
That's not a bad idea, actually.
He lacks the patience for it.
Under such circumstances, it would not be an aberration for the king to name a successor.
Well, who else would have a claim?
His daughter. He's not going to name his daughter, is he?
Rhaenyra. A girl. No queen has ever sat the Iron Throne.
Daemon would be a second Maegor, or worse. He is impulsive and violent. It is the duty of this council to protect the king and the realm from him.
I think he's going to get more violent if they name the daughter.
Yeah.
As I see it, and I know
hearing
that
all
others
this.
will agree.
I will not be made to choose.
There are others who would have a claim.
Such as your wife, Lord Corlys, but the queen who never was.
Rhaenys was the only child of Jaehaerys' eldest son. She had a strong claim at the Great Council, and she already has a male
Just
heir.
moments ago, you announced your support for Daemon.
If we cannot agree on an heir, then how can we
My
expect
wife
a
and son are dead!
Bad timing,
I will
guys.
sit here, suffer crows that come to feast on their corpses!
Well said.
Fair enough.
Fuck the lot of you. Another time.
What's that? Tomato ketchup?
It
Oh,
looks like-
wax. Okay.
It does look a bit like ketchup, to be honest.
Send a raven to Old Town. Straight away. My lady. My darling. How's Rhaenyra?
She lost her mother.
I found myself thinking of your own mother today.
How is his grace?
Very low, which is why I sent for you. I thought you might go to him,
What?
offer him comfort.
In his chambers?
Really?
I wouldn't know what to say.
He'll be glad of a visitor.
How old is she meant to be? And also, like, what is he suggesting?
You might wear one of your mother's dresses.
Yeah, okay. That is what he's suggesting.
Oh dear.
He is using her as a political pawn, isn't he? Like, oh wow, okay. To be fair, I don't really think he wants a shag right now.
The Lady Alicent Hightower, Your Grace.
I thought I might come and look in on you, Your Grace. I brought a book.
It's very kind, thank you.
Oh, does he do, like, sculpture type stuff?
Looks like it, doesn't it?
Awesome.
When my mother died, People only ever spoke to me in riddles. All I wanted was for someone to say that they were sorry for what happened to me. I'm very sorry, Your Grace.
Oh, she's so sweet. I really like her. I hope nothing bad happens to her.
This is a Game of Thrones series. Something bad is going to happen at some point. Damon's back at the brothel, and they're trying to set a Guinness World Record for the amount of tits and bums that are on show. And he's not getting any.
The King Solaire once again. Might we drink to our future?
Quiet! The prince will speak! Before we begin, Your Grace, I have a report I feel compelled to share. Prince Damon bought out one of the pleasure houses on the Street of Silk to entertain officers of the City Watch and other friends of his.
King and Council have long ruled my position as next in line for the throne. But, dream and pray as they all might, it seems I'm not so easily replaced.
I like the way there's like a couple in the middle there.
Just as the gods take away.
He toasted Prince Balon,
The king's son.
styling him the heir for a day.
The heir for a day. Did you say it?
We must all mourn in our own way.
His way of dealing with it then.
My family
In a dark
has
kind
just
of
been
way.
destroyed. But instead of being by my side or Rhaenyra's, you chose to celebrate your own rise! Laughing with your whores and your leg spittles! I have only ever defended you! Yet everything I've given you, you've thrown back in my face!
You've only ever tried to send me away to the Vale, to the City Watch, anywhere but by your side. 10 years you've been king, and yet not once have you asked me to be your hand.
Why would I do that?
Because I'm your brother, and the blood of the dragon runs thick.
Then why do you cut me so deep?
I've only ever spoken the truth. I see Otto Hightower for what he is.
An unwavering and loyal
A
hand.
cunt.
Well said.
A second son who stands to inherit nothing he doesn't seize for himself.
Otto Hightower is a more honourable man than you could ever
Oh, I'm not sure he
doesn't
is.
protect you. I would.
From what?
Yourself. You're weak, Viserys.
I have decided to name a new heir.
I'm your heir.
He's going to name his daughter because they're going to argue.
Oh dear.
You are to return to Runestone and your lady wife at once. And you are to do so without quarrel, by order of your king.
Your Grace. I feel like he's going to bide his time and come back.
Your Grace.
That wasn't a wise decision, I feel. While Matt Smith, I'm going to call him Matt Smith.
Yes,
Damon.
well.
While Damon is obviously a bit impulsive, to say the least,
And a bit unhinged.
I feel like he
potentially.
is honest. He will tell the truth, and he would have supported his brother had he been trusted
Yeah.
to be the next heir.
Father,
Valerian was the last living creature to have seen old Valyria before the Doom. Its greatness and its flaws. When you look at the dragons, what do you see?
I suppose I see us.
Tell me.
Everyone says Targaryens are closer to gods than to men. But they say that because of our dragons. Without them, we're just like everyone else.
The idea that we control the dragons is an illusion. They're a power men should never have trifled with. One that brought Valyria its doom. If we don't mind our own histories, it will do the same to us. Targaryen must understand this to be king. Or queen. I'm sorry, Rhaenyra. I have wasted the years since you were born, wanting for a son. You are the very best of your mother. I believe, as I know she did, that you could be a great ruling queen.
Damon is your heir.
Damon was not made to bear the crown.
I, Corlys Velaryon, Lord of the Tides and Master of Driftmark, promise to be faithful to King Viserys and his named heir, the Princess Rhaenyra. I pledge fealty to them and shall defend them against all enemies in good faith and without deceit.
She's in a really dangerous position here, isn't she?
I swear this by the old gods and the new.
And she's had like no training.
Nope.
Like if they'd had a son, they would have been training him to one day rule.
Yeah. And she's just being thrown straight into it, isn't she?
She's pissed off. He's pissed off. Is he taking her with him?
Give me your hand.
for you to understand, but you must hear it. Our histories. They tell us that Aegon looked across the Blackwater from Dragonstone, saw a rich land ripe for the capture. But ambition alone is not what drove him to conquest. It was a dream. Aegon foresaw the end of the world of men, just to begin with a terrible winter. When this great winter comes, Rhaenyra, all of Westeros must stand against it. And if the world of men is to survive, a Targaryen must be seated on the Iron Throne. Aegon called his dream the Song of Ice and Fire.
So that's all what Game of Thrones is about.
Mm-hmm.
I, Viserys Targaryen, first of his name, King of the Andals and the Rhoynar.
I would not want to get into a fight against that.
You hear thy name, Rhaenyra Targaryen, Princess of Dragonstone, and heir to the Iron Throne.
I'm glad she's been recognised by her father, you know.
Yeah.
And I think she will do a good job, but I'm, a little bit worried for her.
Yeah, well, basically just put her on a pedestal to be knocked off.
Okay. Good first episode.
Yeah.
What did you think? Because that's obviously like your first sort of introduction to, not Game of Thrones, but obviously House of the Dragon. What did you think?
Enjoyed it, for sure. It is definitely interesting to be able to come in at the beginning of a story and, not need any prior knowledge, really, to sort of understand a bit more about what's going on.
Yeah, with it being a prequel, yeah.
Yep, it looks like it's retained some of the wonderful...
The gory
violence as such, but that's all good. I mean, there was some very cringe-worthy moments in terms of the sort of material it was using, particularly that
with
childbirth
the basically
element. Oh,
C-section
God.
With no pain relief. Bloody hell.
And basically, like, just the idea of that whole having to choose which one to save.
That's horrific.
Oh my God, yeah.
Yeah, that's just, shit.
And then, like, losing them both, even with attempting that, is, God.
I think the production quality is so high as well, like the costumes. I love the music and how they're sort of weaving the themes in.
Yes.
And it's slightly different from Game of Thrones, but still, obviously, you've got your familiar themes.
Yes.
It's just top-notch, isn't it? And
Yeah,
can't
so
wait
far
to
so
watch
good.
the second episode. If you enjoyed our reaction to the first episode, hit subscribe and let us know in the comments if you want us. One thing I thought while we were watching that maybe was that we should have subtitles on. So let us know if you think we should put the subtitles on, because I know that when I was speaking over stuff, I was like, maybe it would have been good to have also been able to read what we weren't hearing because we were speaking. So let us know if that's something that you would like and we can sort it out for the next episode. Till then, bye.
See ya.